how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like stepdance over dowager, long wither, but out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our Solomon.
Go, Philostrati, stir up Athens' youth to merits. Awake the pert and nimble spirits of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale compassion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with thy sword, and won thee love, doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp and triumph, and with revealing.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's new with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the blossom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with fiend voice verses of fiend love, and stolen the impressions of her fantasy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gods, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweet meats, messengers of strong, prevalent, and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou flinched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness, and my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god, one that is composed your beauties ye, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax by him imprinted, and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not but by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty. In such a presence, here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to adjourn forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine your well blood, whether you can endure the livery of a nun, for to be a shadowy consternude, to live in a barnstorm sister for all your life, chanting fate hymns to the cold fruitless moon. There's blessed they that master so their blood, to undergo such maiden privileges, but earlier happy is rose distilled, that which weathered of the virgin's thorn grows and lives and dies in a single blessing.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my Lord. Ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father, or else to wed Demetrius as you would, or Diana on the altar to protest, for a artistry and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right. You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true. He hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes ever weigh as fairly ranked. As if not with vantage as Demetrius, and which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head. Made love to Meter's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she sweet lady, dotes. Devoutly dotes idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard much, and Demetrius, it's though you have spoken therefore of, but being overfull with self-affairs, my mind did not lose, but Demetrius come. Aegis, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look at your arm yourself, to fit your fiancé to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate to death or vow a single life. Come here, Hippolyta. Oh, what cheer, my love. Demetrius Aegis, go along. I must employ you in some business, along with our nuptial and confer with you, or something nearly that confers yourself.
With duty and desire will be following you.
How now, my love, why is thy cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well, but he them from the tempest of my eyes.
Amy, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by a tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
O cross too high, too enthralled too low.
or else miscraft in respective years,
O spite, too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends,
O hell to choose love by another's eyes.
or if there was a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness, did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the light, being in the collide night. That in spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness devour it up. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an index in history. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancies follow.
A good persuasion, therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, or of great revenue, and she hath no child. For Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place to the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth my father's house. Tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to observe to a morn of May. There will I stay for thee.
I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by that which consoles and prospers lovers, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen. When then false Trojan under sail was seen, by all vows that ever men have broken, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep comfort, love. Look here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loved you fair, oh happy fair. Your eyes are love stars, your tongue sweet air, more tunnable than the lark of a shepherd's ear. When wheat is green, when hovereth but appear, sickening catching a favor so. You would, I catch fair Hamlet, here I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye, your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody, where the world mine. Demetrius be batted, the rest I give you to be translated. Oh, teach me the look you look with that heart. You sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that frown would teach me smile, such that skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that prayers could such affectionate move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hates me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Before the time I did Lysander seemed Athens as paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do well, that he hath turned heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds will unfold tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watchman glass, decking with liquid pearl the blade grass, a time that love's flight doth still conceal. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds there wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee, Demetrius. A key word, Lysander. We must starve our sight. From lovers, food till tomorrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius, dote you.
How happy so or other some can be. For Athens I am thought as fair as she, but of what Demetrius thinks not so, he will not know what we do know. In his air dotting on Hermia's eyes, so admiring his qualities. Things base on his vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose form and dignity. Love looks not with eyes, with the mind, and therefore the winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings no eyes, figure unheady's haste. And therefore it is love, said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft be ill. As waggish boys in the game themselves forswear, so the boy love procured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermes and eyne, he hailed down his oaths, and he was only mine. And when his hail some heat from Hermes fell, he so dissolved the shows of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, when the wood will be tomorrow night. Pursue her, and the intelligence if I have things, it is a dear expense, but herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have a sight either and